Alright, so before we get started today, I'm actually gonna, before I get into my story on what CarMax told me, one of their sales reps, gonna get the car cleaned up. Got this Chemical Guys bucket with the lid on it. I don't remember if I've shown you all that before, but I'm gonna get it all cleaned up. I'm gonna throw a layer of wax on the roof. Last week when I cleaned the car, I waxed both doors on either side. And I just kind of find that instead of waxing the whole car at once, which is, if you're doing it alone, it's a lot of work, takes a while, kind of get bored with it. But if I can just focus on, these doors, those doors, and be done, and just, I wash my car about once a week. So if I just do parts at a time continuously, then it'll always be protected. But that's what I'm gonna do before I get into this story, so I can have the car all cleaned up. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah. Put your hands up. Hey, yeah. Body blinged out from the top to the bottom. Knowing what they say, it ain't tricking if you got them. Listening to Weezy in my headphones pop.
So I had a funny story I wanted to tell you guys. This was happening when I was looking to get my Focus ST that I'm currently in. I was trading in my Honda Civic, and I was trying to get an understanding of what a fair offer was going to be for my car. A good place to take your car to get a fair offer is CarMax. If you're not familiar with CarMax, they're the largest used car dealership in the United States for sure. I don't know if they're international, but and they're also extremely profitable. But regardless, they're just a good place to take your car to get an appraisal for what it's worth. So I took my Honda Civic there, and while they took it into their shop and we're doing a detail overview of what the car's worth and everything like that, I was sitting with a sales rep at a desk, and she goes, "Are you interested in anything we have here?" I go, "If you have any Focus STs, if you have any Scion FRSs, Evos, STIs, Golf R, anything like that is what I was looking for, as you guys know." And they didn't have anything. They did have a black Focus ST, but it was an ST1, so it had, instead of having these RECAROs, it just had the base cloth seats, which I wasn't interested in. I wanted to have the RECARO seats, leather seats, for sure. That is something that I was locked in on. So I told her that, and I gotta give her credit. Because I had an objection to buying the ST that they had. It was black, and it didn't have the seats that I wanted. So she told me, and after I explained it, I'm like, they're not the seats I want. So she goes on to tell me that the people there are really good at recreating seats and making custom molds for seats. So, politely, I was not a jerk to her in any way. I just said, no, I just want what Ford has. I like that it says RECARO on the seat. RECARO is one of the best seat manufacturers in the world, and I like that that's what comes on the car. So, she then continues to push to tell me that her people can make just as good, if not better, seats than what RECARO, the best seat manufacturer who has an R&D department for seats. They build the best car seats. They use the best materials. She tells me that their people are just as good. So at this point, I'm like, no, honestly, it's fine. I'm not going to be... She's just trying to make a sale. I understand. But she pushed on. So I explained to her, I'm like, listen, RECARO they're the best seat manufacturer in the world. That's who made the seats in the Focus ST, and that is what I want on my car. I want the brand. I don't want it to be a knockoff, because that's, I just don't want to fake it. I want to get the actual thing. And she continued to push on, but I just thought that was such a funny thing to try to sell to someone, to rebuild the seats. I don't know what it would have cost. I don't know what kind of job they would have done. It was just very interesting to me. But wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was kind of funny. Got the ST all washed up. Take a look at the interior here. Steering wheel's holding up extremely well. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. But it's holding up extremely well, even with the heat and it being totally leather wrapped. Having this perforated leather here is extremely smart because this is where your hands mostly are. So this leather here is a little more durable than this leather here. So you can just kind of tell in the texture. So it's been great. This shifter, as you know, that I love. Another thing that I'm kind of interested in an opinion is I am thinking of getting a DJI Mavic Pro, the little, you know, handheld or pocket-sized drone. Really interested in getting that because I think I could get some great shots of my car. Also the follow feature on it, having it follow the car through the canyons or anything like that. The issue that I'm having is I don't know where you can fly it. I read the regulations online. I'm just kind of interested to see, you know, if I should get a drone or if I should maybe upgrade the car. I'm not really sure what I should do. I just think the drone would add a different level of quality to my channel that I could bring to you guys in a different perspective that is really cool. As you know, I'm sure you've seen other YouTubers use the drones. It's amazing. So, but I'm kind of hesitant now because of seeing people get tickets and get arrested for flying these drones. Maybe they're just being stupid. But it's kind of interesting. So, hope you're all enjoying the videos. I've been getting a lot of good comments lately. I have some reviews coming up. People have been reaching out to me to review their cars, so really excited about that. But thanks for all the support, and we'll see you soon.
From the top to the bottom, knowing what they say, it ain't tricking if you got them. Listening to Weezy in my headphones popping, skating down the block with my goons steady mobbing. Party non-stop from the burbs to the projects. You can call the cops, they never stop a progress. Know I talk a lot, blame it on the liquor. Can't tell if it's the girls of the times that's moving quicker. Champagne and swishers, way too many honeys, sweeter than a bite out of a chocolate Easter bunny. And they all attacking and swarming around the money. And I ain't really ballin', but at least I'm kinda